Hi, I'm Chuck Enderlin, 3rd Congressional District Chair, and I want to be your delegate to the 2024 Democratic National Convention. Now, I live in Georgia's 3rd Congressional District, the newly renumbered 6th Senate District, and the 70th House District. And because of gerrymandering, these districts have a partisan advantage for Republicans of 36, 46, and 26 points respectively. This doesn't just put those districts out of reach for an election. It silences the voices of the Georgians who live in those districts and makes their votes feel meaningless. I want to be your delegate because I want to end the practice of gerrymandering in Georgia and give Georgians fair districts so that their voices are heard both in Atlanta and beyond. Now, doing this isn't as simple as winning back the legislature. That's the whole point of gerrymandering. And it's not as straightforward as winning the governor's mansion either. A Democratic governor can veto gerrymandered maps, but a Democratic Supreme Court can strike them down. And that's just what happened in the state of Wisconsin. This year, Wisconsinites are going to go to the polls and for the first time in a generation, have maps that fairly reflect their choices. Wisconsin will go from the most gerrymandered legislature in the country to an example of how to stop gerrymandering. Fortunately, I have some connections to Wisconsin leadership. I grew up in Arkansas, and a childhood friend of mine married Ben Wickler, the head of the Wisconsin Democratic Party. When you send me to the convention, I'll work with Ben to figure out how we in Georgia can end gerrymandering just like they did in Wisconsin by winning the state Supreme Court. John Barrow running for the Supreme Court shouldn't be seen as a surprise. Next election, we need to make sure that our Supreme Court slate is full of Democrats so that we can win back the Supreme Court and end gerrymandering. Now, of course, the convention isn't something you do on your own. You go with a team. But when you send me, I get to work with the best partner I can imagine, my wife.
I'm Jenny Enderlin. I'm running for state senate, and I will also be a delegate to Chicago this August. I want my husband and partner to go with me so that way we can work together to end gerrymandering in Georgia.
I'm asking you to think about what you want your delegates to come back from the convention with. Do you want them to come back with selfies, maybe a mild hangover? Or do you want them to come back with the tools, the ideas, and the connections to make Georgia a better place? If that's what you want, vote Chuck Enderlin for delegate to the Democratic National Convention.